All right, it's Tuesday, September 26th, so just have SPY here, open pre-market, looking at the 4-hour chart like I do every day. So downtrend still on SPY, pretty much just consolidated yesterday, didn't really do a whole lot, but we're down here still at this 430 level, which is basically where it traded around all day yesterday. So lots of consolidation on the 4-hour chart here at this 430 level. So I'm going to drop down to the 15-minute chart. I'm going to go ahead and look for some imbalances. We still have these imbalances above that I had marked off from several days ago, so I'm going to leave those alone since they have not been filled yet. We do have a small gap down on SPY, so it closed here yesterday around 432 after market. Gap down here to 429, almost 430, so a little bit of gap, and as you can see, this 8 a.m. candle wick came back all the way up here and filled this gap. So we are going to be watching this gap fill right here. Even though the 8 a.m. candle sort of filled that, I'm still going to put that up on the chart just to have it there so I know where that gap was. And I'm just going to mark this one yellow for now. So as far as other imbalances go, on the 15-minute chart, not really seeing a whole lot. Like I said yesterday, we just had a lot of consolidation. So on consolidation days, usually there's not a whole lot of imbalances. So mainly just going to be looking at these ones above as far as imbalances go. And we will go ahead and go to the daily chart and mark out some daily lines as well. So price action, like I mentioned, is around 430. So we're going to look for some daily lines around that level. So I'm going to go ahead and mark out the open from yesterday, which was around this 429 level. Go ahead and mark out the close from the prior day. And I'm going to go ahead and mark out the low from yesterday as well. And we'll go ahead and throw up one more around the close from yesterday, which is right around 432-ish, which also sort of corresponds to the open from the prior day. So I'm going to kind of split the difference there and mark that daily line. So as far as daily lines go, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm not going to mark any up here or way down here below because they don't really correspond to the current price action around 430. So we will go ahead and come back down to the 15-minute chart, which is where I'd like to base my daily pivots off of. Go ahead and zoom in a bit, and we will go ahead and throw the pivots up there and see if they correspond with any of the lines that I have marked off. So as you can see, not really a whole lot of correspondence with the daily lines and these imbalances. We have kind of sandwiched in between two pivots right here, this 431 and this 429.88. So I'm just going to have those up on the chart. I'm not going to mark them out. So the plan today is I'm going to continue to follow this downtrend on SPY. I'm going to be looking for rejections off of some levels. The first levels being this 432 area, which is the gap fill from yesterday's close after market, and also this 432.30, which is a daily line. I'm going to go ahead and make this daily line a little bit thicker, and these as well, just so I know the difference. And there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in even further on this 15-minute chart. We are starting to form an imbalance right here, as you can see. So when I look at imbalances, I look for price action either before or after these 15-minute candles. If there's none, I consider that an imbalance, and I'll go ahead and throw a rectangle to go ahead and mark out that imbalance. I'm going to go from the low of this candle down to the low of this candle. So no price action before, immediately before, or immediately after this 15-minute candle. So I'm going to go ahead and consider that an imbalance. And it looks like SPY is continuing to sell off here. So as far as my plan today, I'm going to be looking at this pivot right here at 431. And I'm going to be looking at this gap fill up to 432 and then this daily line at 432.30 for rejection. If we get above yesterday's price action at 432.64, I'm going to be looking for possibly a long play off of that, maybe a break and retest of this right here, and then maybe come up here to fill these imbalances way up here on 438. Not likely it's going to happen this week just because it's so far away. These imbalances at 438, 439, 440, this is pretty far away from the current price action. So it's likely not going to happen today or tomorrow, but you never know. I do like to have those on the chart just in case. So that's pretty much the plan today. Going to be following this downward trend on SPY. Going to be looking for some rejections off of these levels and see the reactions off these levels. Okay guys, market is officially open. So again, we're just watching this imbalance and we're watching this gap fill up to 432.09. Going to be looking for a rejection play off of that level. And if it doesn't happen, if we don't see the reaction that we want to see there, we're going to be looking for maybe a long play, maybe a break and retest of yesterday's high around this 432.64 level. So I'm going to wait for one of these levels to hit. I'm going to pause for now and come back when one of these levels hit, and we will see what type of reaction we get. Alrighty guys, so it's a little bit after 10 o'clock. My levels did not hit today. Therefore, I did not make any trades. I was looking at this 432 mark up here, which was the gap fill from overnight, and this 432.30, which was that daily line as well. We did have an imbalance fill here, but market rejected right off of that, double topped on it, and then it's continuing to just stair step down. So this price action is not typically what I like trading. I like for my levels to hit and then find a reaction off of those levels. But since we're just continuing this downtrend today, I'm just going to go ahead and leave the market alone and then come back tomorrow. So this is sort of why I named my channel The Boring Trader, because, you know, not every day is a green day. I don't make money every day. I don't make trades every day. The idea is just to stay disciplined, stick to my levels, and not enter into any bad trades, which end up being losing trades. So since I started this strategy, I have had 7 trades total, and all 7 have been green. And I credit that due to the discipline, me sticking to my levels and being patient and waiting for these good entries. And that's basically what this channel is about. So not super exciting days like this where we're just kind of grindy, choppy action down, no levels being hit. But that's just how it goes, you know. A no trade day is a winner for me. That means I stayed away from the bad trades. I didn't FOMO into this sell-off right here, just blindly taking puts and then hoping for some profit. But we're going to go ahead and call it today. Thanks again for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoy the content. Consider subscribing, and as always, we'll see you next time.